Why do promises run before setTimeout? JavaScript is single-threaded, yet somehow promises always run before setTimeout, even when the timeout delay is 0. This is not a bug, it's how the event loop is designed. In this video, you'll understand exactly why promises have higher priority, and once you see it, async JavaScript will finally make sense. The event loop. The event loop does not treat all tasks equally. There is a strict priority order. First, synchronous code runs on the call stack. Nothing interrupts it. Second, the Microtask Queue. This includes promise callbacks like .then, .catch, and .finally. Third, the Macrotask Queue. This includes setTimeout, setInterval, and user events. Here is the key rule. The event loop must completely empty the Microtask Queue before it touches the Macrotask Queue. Let's walk through the exact cycle. Step 1. Run all synchronous code until the call stack is empty. Step 2. Run every microtask. If a microtask creates another microtask, run that too. Step 3. Take one macrotask and run it. Step 4. Immediately check microtasks again. This cycle repeats forever. That's why promises always run first. Microtasks are checked again and again. Macrotasks are processed one at a time. Now let's see this behavior in real code. Pause for a moment and try to predict the output. Console.log. Start. Set timeout that logs timeout 1. Inside it, a promise that logs promise inside timeout. Another set timeout that logs timeout 2. A resolved promise with .then that logs promise 1, chained to another .then that logs promise 2. Finally, console.log end. Now let's execute it. First, synchronous code runs. Start is logged. End is logged. The call stack is now empty. Next, the event loop checks microtasks. Promise 1 runs. Promise 2 runs. Only after all microtasks finish, the first setTimeout runs. Inside it, a new promise is created. Before the second timeout runs, the event loop checks microtasks again. That promise runs immediately. Finally, the second setTimeout runs. This is why a promise created inside a timeout still runs before the next timeout. This design is intentional. Promises represent immediate consequences. Something just finished, and JavaScript wants to handle the result right away. Microtasks also ensure predictable state updates. Your application stays consistent before timers or rendering happen. setTimeout is for scheduling work later. Promises are for handling work that just completed. That's why promises get priority. There is one important danger. If you keep creating microtasks endlessly, macrotasks never get a chance to run. This is called microtask starvation. The browser can freeze. So always make sure your promise chains eventually stop. Now you know the real rule. Synchronous code runs first, then all microtasks, then one macro task. Promises always win because the event loop is designed that way. In the next video, we'll see how async await fits into this model. If this explanation helped you, like the video, share it with a friend who's learning JavaScript, and leave a comment with your questions. And if you want more JavaScript internals explained visually, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.